I have done what the church told me was impossible and given myself an exorcism. Sterling is finally gone, which means I can do a goddamn villager hunt for once in my life. Look at this. Look at how happy she is. She's trying not to show it. She's trying to be coy and nice, but like I know we're both on the same page here, Isabel. Let's leave this horrible, horrible segment of our past behind, alright? Tomorrow, Foreseen bids a fond farewell to our dear friend Sterling. It's hard to say goodbye, but we wish him luck on his next big adventure. Be sure to stop by for one last chat before he leaves, maybe bring some tissues. And with that, I'll get back to work supporting you and your enjoyment of our island. My enjoyment is about to go up about 100%. I am so excited. I have spent weeks trying to get this man out. If you've been following the saga, he has been a flea on the back of society for too long, and I am so excited to be the person who gets to get rid of him. I feel like I'm floating on air. I mean, not only did I hit 10K this weekend, which is a little bit crazy, I also managed to kick out Sterling, so it's like everything's finally turning up me. I'm finally getting a good grasp on my life. I think I could apply for an apartment and probably get it. Let's go say goodbye to the son of a bitch. I don't know, should I get a couple lottery tickets? Should I get some scratchers? Should I go sit in the corner with some cigs and scratch up a couple scratchers? He is in the terrible part of my island, the part that I need to redo, so you know what? That tells you exactly how I felt about him. Hey buddy, hey, how's the dungeon going? You gotta pack up the whole dungeon? You gotta get all of those nice little doors into a box? How you gonna do that? Or are you gonna build a new dungeon from scratch wherever you go? How much does that cost? Can I just put you underneath the island? Can I make a dungeon and put you underneath the island so I don't have to worry about you going out there and doing shit? You know, what if you terrorize another island? What if you terrorize one of my friends? You can terrorize people I don't like, that's fine, but like, I'm worried. I'm a little bit concerned. Salem, hey, I took your advice. I'm moving. Yeah, I don't know if it was advice, more of threats, more of CIA contact. The bad news, I won't be around to compare muscles with. The good news, I get to lift all my furniture. Keep getting stronger, I'll be cheering for you. Yeah, that's what used to happen at those old beheading rallies, you know what I mean? You remember? In the medieval times, they used to gather around and watch people get guillotined. That's what he's cheering for. He cannot wait to see my head roll down the stairs. I am so tired of it. Please ignore all of this, please. I will build on this island eventually. I want to get it done before the end of the year, but I won't. So I'm just saying that so I can pretend that I failed and I like valiantly tried, but I didn't even valiantly try. Oh, Tiffany, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. That is the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Oh, Salem, it's been a while since you and I had a chance to talk like this. I believe our last chat was about 1 month ago. I have a good memory for these things, you know. We live on the same island. I guess I find it quite sad, Bun. Okay, listen, leave me alone. I've been dealing with things. I've been dealing with issues, okay? You have to understand. You have to understand that I'm like trying to take this island on all by myself and it's a lot, and sometimes I just don't have time. Sometimes I have to be a little bit of a bad friend. I'm sorry. I really am a crazy son of a bitch. I actually did it. I can't believe November's almost over and I haven't like done a damn thing. I feel like this entire year has just been one big slump. Like I wake up and then I go to work and then I'm back in bed again and I'm scrolling through my phone and then I fall asleep and then I wake up and then I go to work and then I'm back in bed and I'm scrolling through my phone. Like it has been one big slump, one big slog of a year, and then next year is going to be like the worst year ever. Oh, I saw that, Celia. I saw that. What the hell was that? Why is there smooching on my island at 10 a.m.? I guess the Cookie Cherry Zell love triangle is just turning into some kind of parabola. I mean, that's fine. I guess I can't control them, but that's kind of cute. I like that. I like that better than the whole Cookie Zell thing. I wasn't a big fan of that. Yeah, I know. Mushrooms. Right, yeah. Cell, did you hear? Did you hear? Celia and Cherry? Wow. I guess it's the season of love. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's find somebody else. I still cannot believe that I genuinely got him out. Like, I cannot stomach it. I feel like I'm in some sort of ER situation where I'm on a bunch of pain medication and I can't figure out what's real and what's fake, and I think I'm like trapped on the Ellen show. I always have delusions when I have fevers. Like, I have never had a fever where I'm not completely deluded. And it's always like I'm on some sort of talk show or somebody's staring and stalking me. Like, it is full-on paranoia. I don't know why. I feel like if this happened to me in the paranoia stream, like, I would be happy. I would be like, you know what? I did good. I did something here. Sterling is gone from my life, and thank you for 10,000 subscribers. I don't know what to say about that. It's kind of terrifying. I appreciate it so much though, and you guys have been the best. You are such lovely, lovely people, and I feel so incredibly lucky and privileged to be able to like do this. So thank you so much, but I also like cannot believe that number. It looks fake to me. Hi, Rhonda. Did you come to like take me down from my high horse for a second? My 10K high horse? Yeah, that's a real short horse. I can ride around a miniature pony and pretend it's a stallion. That's fine. That's okay. The government won't stop you from that. Rhonda, leave me alone. I know I can't do a perfect pirouette, but like I'm trying, okay? I'm getting better. Please don't kick me out of the dance class, please. I have a recital on Tuesday. I don't want to miss it. I'll get better. I will. I promise. She's always here to support me. I feel like everybody on my villager hunts at this point, like I have beef with half of them, but they all feel like supporting characters that I can come back to trust because I've seen them so many fucking times. I can always come back to say, hi Rhonda, how's the kids? Oh, your husband left you? Oh. It's always a divorce with ballet teachers. I don't know. They're always going through some sort of divorce. But isn't everybody? Like I've met so many people who are going through a divorce and that sucks and that's awful. But also, like, did you just get tired? Like, did everybody get tired at once? I feel like there's kind of a mass collection of getting tired at different points in life. You never see just one person getting divorced. It's like 8 people getting divorced. It's like an ant colony. Divorce theory should be a college class. I would like to see it. Would like to see what happens. That probably is a part of like half of the therapy college classes, but whatever. Can I go do that? Can I just take the divorce part? I don't need to know about like mental illnesses, even though I have many of them. I just want to know about the divorce. But yes, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I don't know, it's been a really weird 2 years. I didn't think that this was gonna be anything, so thank you for making it be something. Oh, it's Jambette. Oh my god. I kinda love her. How are you doing? Wow, I thought I'd be the only one on this tour. I'm Jambette. You're Salem? Did you really come here all the way from Forcine? I think I flew past Forcine once. It looked pretty from the air. Oh, I kinda love her. I don't know. She just gives me pin-up doll vibes. You know what I mean? And that's cute. That's adorable. I would like to see her at a burlesque show. I would be sitting there hooting and hollering in the audience. You know what I mean? Like, woo, Jambette, Jambette, Jambette. You know, I think she could really make a career out of it. Wilbur, did you hear that I won today? Did you hear? Are you trying to make my life a living hell? Probably. I haven't seen Jambette in a while, so like that's kind of a good start for a villager hunt, like somebody I haven't seen a million times. I don't have a close personal relationship with Jambette. I just love her from afar, you know, and I think that's okay. I think you're allowed to love people from afar. I think you're allowed to say, okay, Jambette, I love you, but I don't want to see you. I don't really want to talk to you. I don't want to be near you, but I love you, and that's very real of me. I've been playing Fae Farm because there's that free trial thing, which I really appreciate that Nintendo is doing now. The Stardew Valley version of it was really cool, but I have to say, as somebody who's really annoying about character dialogue, and that's what makes a game good for me, which is insane as an Animal Crossing player, I could not enjoy it because of how repetitive and like not well thought out the dialogue is, which I feel bad saying. Like whenever I critique a game, I feel bad about it because I don't want to make the people who made it upset, because when you work on a creative project for a long time, even if it's for your job, and people are like, that shit's ugly, I hate it. It makes me so sad. Hi, Norma. Yeah, it's been a life. We've lived a life together, haven't we? Me and Norma. We've seen the 7 seas. We've seen the effects of many natural disasters. We've soared across the air. We've seen space, and yet I still don't know a damn thing about her. Never talked to the woman. Don't know what's up with her. Don't want to know, to be honest with you. I'm good. I'm okay. I've been fine. I'll continue to be fine. But I don't know, it makes me so sad, so I feel bad doing it, but it just has not been my vibe so far, because I feel like a lot of the mechanics, they were streamlined really well, which is fantastic, because a lot of farming sims have that like element of grinding to them that's not beneficial to the game or the player, and they streamlined a lot of that, which is really cool. But for me, characters are like a really big part of it, and it's not just the mechanics, because like I find Stardew Valley so engaging and so interesting because of the characters and like all the aspects of it going together, not just the farming. And while I think like the farming could be streamlined a bit in Stardew, I am totally willing to sit there and water all of those goddamn plants by hand because I like the game. I don't know, and the character design is just not my favorite. It reminds me of like the Roblox man face. You know what I mean? I haven't played Roblox in maybe 10 years, 9 years, something like that. I haven't played Roblox in a very long time. I don't know, I hate being mean, which is crazy because I love being mean, but like when it's actual people, I'm sitting there like, I'm sorry, I didn't like it. I'm so sorry. But I definitely wouldn't pay $45 for it, and that's the sale price. Like the main price is $60, I think. Oh my god, Chester! Chester! I love him so much. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. What if there was a wasp there? I would have died. I would have died right in front of Chester. That's really sick. Ah, there's someone on this island. Oh, you're here visiting too? Hey, I'm Chester. You're Salem from Forcine? Neat. I didn't expect to make a friend here. This island is so cool, rookie. I love him so much. He looks like a botched Jellycat plushie. I want to have him. I love him. I've had him on multiple islands. I love that man. He's so sweet. He's so cute. He's so sleepy. He just wants to go to bed. No matter how many hours of sleep I get, it's never enough. I'm tired if I get 10 hours of sleep. I'm tired if I get 3 hours of sleep. So you know what? Maybe I'll just be tired all the time. How about that? How about I get 2 hours of sleep and I'm tired all the time and then I die eventually, you know? Have any of you guys seen Saltburn yet? I kind of want to go see it. I don't know if I will or not, or if I'll just wait until it's on quote-unquote streaming services. I feel like it looks really good. I feel like it looks like something that would be up my alley, but at the same time, I don't know. So if any of you guys have seen it, let me know what you think about it. A couple of my friends have seen it and liked it, so I might go ahead and watch it. But I also feel like some of those movies can get really campy in a bad way. Like, not campy on purpose. Camp is purposeful. That's just uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So I'm curious, especially from like you guys, because you're all very similar to me, like what you thought about Saltburn. I feel like I haven't seen any Emerald Fennell movies. No, I've seen one. I've seen one Emerald Fennell movie, but I've never like spent my time diving into her discography. Discography? Filmography. No, filmography. Thank you. Pinky, I'm not going to talk about you right now. I don't feel like it. I'm in the middle of a conversation. Anyway, there are a lot of indie directors I really like, and there are a lot of indie directors I really don't like, and I don't know how I feel about Emerald Fennell at this exact moment, but I would like to know. But I also don't know if I want to spend $11 because movies are so expensive. Movies are so expensive. You can't just go out and do anything anymore. You have to like have $20. You can't go to the store without $20. You can't just buy a little thing for $5. You remember when you could go to Target, you could buy a little thing for $5, and technically you still can, but it's like a really little thing. It's like a tiny thing. You can't buy a kitchen dishcloth for $5. I'm getting so old. All of my little rants in these videos now are like, things are too expensive. Is that movie good? It looks weird. I want to go to bed. Like, come on. I have to live a little bit before I get old, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I think that the old standard that everybody comes up with is so fucking stupid. Like, everybody will be like, blah, 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 40's old. 40's not old. 35's not old. People are like, oh, this man over 35, he's old. He's not old. He's not old, and he doesn't look good for his age either, but he's not old, okay? Serrano, he could be like a rip-off Lowe's mascot. I feel like that was a thing. Wasn't there like a Home Depot rip-off of fucking Finding Nemo? Didn't that exist, or am I making that up? If I made that up, I would like to say that that should exist, because I think that's very funny. I think that's a funny concept. Did I make that up? I swear that existed. It was like this Finding Nemo, like DreamWorks looking ass rip-off, but it was actually like made by Home Depot or something. Was that real? Please tell me if that was real, because I feel like it was. I feel like it was a Tumblr post that I saw, which means it could definitely be fake as well. My memory of it should be real. But yeah, like, oh, 45, even 50 is not old. Like, 50 isn't that old. I think that once you get into like your late 60s, you're getting there, but like, that's not old to me. That's just a person who has lived their life so far, you know? There is no old person who is 45. People are like, oh my god, old man, which first of all, if you can't tell, I'm staring at you. Second of all, he's 38. He's not old enough to be your parent, okay? Stop. The senior discount is for 55. Stop giving these people senior discounts. They're not old. If anything, give me a senior discount because my back hurts so fucking bad. Please, God, I can like predict the rain with my knees now. It's exhausting. When does it end? I think I've figured out that like my color, the color that looks best on me, like in real life as a person, not on my Animal Crossing character, is green. Oh, not that shade of green. No, Snooty, honey, we've talked about this. We've had a discussion about this before, and I know that you mean well, and I know that you're a kind person deep down, and that I shouldn't judge a book by its cover, because that's awful, but what's going on here? Why is your name Snooty? That's my question. Did your mother hate you? I would like to know, why is your name Snooty? Did the Nintendo designer who made you just have a really horrible fucking day? Just like lost 80 million in stocks and like went home and his house was on fire? How do you lose money in stocks? What does any of that mean? I don't understand basic math, I'll be so honest with you. It's like there's declining literacy rates in kids now, and it's like, oh my god, that's terrible, because reading is one of the best things in the world, and I agree with that. And then somebody's like, well, there's declining math rates in kids too, and it's like, no, they've just never been there, we all lied. We all fucking lied. I cannot do basic math, okay? I can do a solid 4 plus 4, can do a solid little division, I can do a little multiplication even. Do not talk to me about X. Do not talk to me about X. I will not be able to solve that for you. Go to somebody else who didn't lie. Okay, there's got to be somebody out there, but the declining rates in math skills, yeah, I spent all my time reading. I did not read any numbers. I was reading books because you know what? I was an annoying child and I liked books, and now I can't do math. It's crazy. They tell you to read and then you go and read and then you don't know math. Certainly not because you didn't pay any attention in math and you didn't want to learn math. No. I love reading more than anything though. Reading is the best. Reading is the fucking best in the world. And everybody who hasn't picked up reading as like an actual hobby, please go do it. Eric, you're boring. You're boring. You're the little teenage boy protagonist in a YA novel, okay? Boring, blonde, exhausting, maybe even a little brunette. I don't know. If you want to get spicy with it, if you want to get fancy with it, you could be brunette. Wow. Diversity win. I don't know what to do about Eric. He keeps following me around and he has the number to a lawyer in his phone and he keeps showing it to me. I don't even know what he would be suing me for, but I guess I'll find out. I guess I'll figure it out at some point. Leave me alone, Eric. I don't even know how many tickets I have. Yeah. Okay, that's a good amount. I have a good amount. We're fine. We're not even that many tickets into the video. I've just been talking like hell, which is so terrible. You ever come to a villager hunt video looking for somebody who's villager hunting and you instead get this? You get me talking like this. Isn't that horrible? I also played Witchy Life Story, which my friend Time got me. Thank you, Time. I love you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the gift. I love gifts. It was so fun, and then I got kicked out of Flora, which is the town in the game, which apparently nobody else has ever gotten kicked out of Flora. I don't know what I did. Everybody else was like, oh my god, the ending made me cry, I loved it so much, and I was like, bitch, I got kicked out. I got kicked out. How did I get kicked out? If any of you guys have played Witchy Life Story, please tell me what your choices were, because I don't know how I got kicked out. I didn't do anything malicious. I didn't do anything terrible. I swear to God, they just kicked me out. I don't know what I did. If any of the developers are here, which they're not, but like what if they were? But what if they were? Please tell me what I did wrong. I want to replay it and do it right, please. I'm scared. What did I do? I was dating this person and then I got kicked out of the town. You know how sick that is? I texted Time and I was like, I got kicked out of the town. And she was like, how did you get kicked out of the town? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I just got kicked out of the town. Nobody has figured out what I did wrong yet. Pashmina. Pashmina. Oh my god, my girl. I miss you so much. She's a beautiful, beautiful woman. She's very special to me. Look at those mint green horns. Oh my god. If it wasn't fuchsia, babe. If it wasn't fuchsia. And if it wasn't cherry. And if it wasn't muffy. If it wasn't, yo, how's it going? Have we met? I'm Pashmina. Gotta say, I had no idea what I was gonna get on this trip, but changing up the pace is its own reward, right? Anyway, this little place is so calm, really lets me get my head straight, exactly what I needed, kidders. Alright, that's enough out of me. You take care, and I'll get back to staring at that gorgeous horizon. Yeah, she's so gay. New Mexico sunset with my friend Mikey from My Chem. That was so funny to me, and not one person is gonna get it. That's not true, actually. Like 3 of you are gonna get it because you're all freaks. You're all freaks. Everybody who watches this YouTube channel is a big old freak, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Please let me go home, Wilbur. Please. I'm not gonna find Ed this time, and I've pretty much like gotten peace with that. I have found my peace in the fact that I'm never gonna find this man. I made like a blingy by hand, which means that I took each frame and I added glitter to it of Ed because I thought maybe this would be a good summoning ritual, but he's still not here, so maybe my handmade blingy didn't work. That makes me very sad. By the way, making handmade blingy sucks. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not easy. It sucks. It's hard. I've made multiple of them just to make a joke, like I'll spend 3 hours on a blingy just to make a joke, which is a horrible way to live your life. Everybody in their damn big ass, big rig, 4-wheeler trucks likes to drive specifically when I have my face in a microphone, and I'm kind of tired of it. I'm kind of exhausted of it. Why do you hate me? You homophobic? You hate me because I'm gay? Is that why? Is that why you hate me so much? Is that why you drive around in your little fucked up trucks when I'm trying to do something? Oh, Rooney. I haven't heard of you since like 2022. Oh my god. Wow. It's an F-list celebrity. That's crazy. That's bonkers. How's life treating you after Molokai? Not good? Yeah, I thought so. Well, have a good one, Rooney. I hope you do well. I hope you're able to sell your book on 860 different ways to make a protein shake. Has anybody ever asked if Wilbur is just high as hell? Has anybody wondered that? Because he kind of looks like he is. I mean, he's got the sunglasses on. He's just saying shit. I don't know. I kind of think he might be. I think he might be off his shit on the good strain. Orville, have you ever wondered what the meaning of life is? Have you ever wondered why you keep waking up every single day? To nothing? To get nowhere? To just repeat the same cycle over and over again? You ever wondered that? Have you ever noticed that you've been restarted like 6 times now? What's up with that? I don't know. I'm just saying you should think about it and fall into a crisis so I can fly my own damn plane, okay? I would like to just find the island of somebody I want and fly there, straight there. No pit stops, no bullshit, no hippo. Just fly there. That's all I ask. Do you remember hybrid islands? That was such a trip when you used to be able to go to like an Animal Crossing island and get hybrid flowers. What happened to those? Why did they get rid of those? Oh my god, it's Anteater City. Hi, Pango. Jesus. Can I have a break? Can I have like a moment? What? We've seen like all of them at this point. Cyrano, Snooty. I think we're just missing like one. That's not accurate, but I said I can't do math, so I'm not trying to call you wrong, but I am trying to tell you that I signed you up for this. I've been like actually fully writing lately, which I've said before, but like I mean it this time. I've been spending my free time writing instead of writing 2 sentences and being like, yeah, that's good. That's good. And there's one thing that I have come up with that may be the best writing advice I could ever give anybody as a novice writer. And that's if you ever feel like you're shitty at writing and you look at your stuff and you're like, oh my god, I don't know if this is good enough. I don't know if my writing is good enough. I don't know if I should continue this. I don't know if the story is good enough. Read Colleen Hoover. That is a completely serious piece of advice. And then go back to writing because you'll realize you're fine, okay? You know, there is a learning curve with writing. There is a learning curve with every single hobby. There's a learning curve with art. And you will get better over time. The more you write, the more you practice, you'll get better. But if you need a pick-me-up, in the meantime, read Colleen Hoover. I have personal beef with Colleen Hoover. She does not know who I am. We've never met. We've never talked. But Colleen, if you want to scrap outside of a TJ Maxx, please let me know. Please, I will. I will do it right now. I may be the scrawniest little fuck you've ever seen in your life, but I will do it. Big Top, stop. Jesus, okay, whatever. Nobody cares, buddy. Nobody cares that you played go-karts when you were younger and now it's become kind of a passion of yours. I mean, you only do it part-time, but you're getting really good at it and you feel like you could maybe join the big leagues at some point, so you keep practicing and you keep going and maybe one day you'll be on the stage with the rest of them. Nobody cares, buddy. Nobody gives a fuck. Colleen Hoover's representatives, I will also fight you. I know you're just doing your job, but at some point I need to come for somebody, okay? I need to come for somebody. I'm tired. Another thing is like a lot of people will be like, this isn't good, this doesn't look perfect. Read Cormac McCarthy. The motherfucker decided that he didn't have to use punctuation, and I do enjoy Cormac McCarthy's books. I do. I think they're fantastic. I think he's a great writer, but he just decided that he could literally not use punctuation. Did you use punctuation today? Yeah. Well, you're one step ahead there. I don't know. I feel like I have always had a lot of writer's guilt where I'm like, this is just not good enough to publish. This isn't adding anything to the writer's sphere of whatever, good books, blah, blah, blah. But like, people are adding bad books every single day and nobody's coming for them. So just keep writing, keep getting better, and make work that you actually believe in. Wow, cool, fantastic. Who's here? Hello? Oh my god, it's this bullcut son of a bitch. This guy will say that he's gonna cover the tab and then suddenly forget his wallet, and he has eaten 7 plates of $20 sushi, and now you have an $140 bill and you have to pay it, and he's like, well, I'll pay you back on Venmo. No, he won't. He won't pay you back on Venmo. He won't do that because he sucks, because this was his plan all along. He just wanted a free meal. I say as if I've ever like purposefully went out to dinner with a man, but I know he would do that. I know, I'm aware. I can see things. I can talk to dead people. I'm also knee deep in Chernobyl right now, like the mini series, but I've always been like knee deep in nuclear stuff because I find it so interesting. I've talked about it before. But I know with the Chernobyl mini series, like a lot of people in 2019 decided that like that series was their inspiration to go visit the actual site of Chernobyl and get a tour of it. And obviously it's not as radioactive now. The levels have gone down to mostly safe areas. Oh no. Ugh. No. She's the love of my life. She's the love of my life. Look at this woman. Look at Diana. Oh my god. I have never seen somebody like Diana before in my life. She's perfect. She's the epitome of pearls. She is Tiffany and Co. Like, I cannot believe this. She's real? Diana's real and I can't take her? Diana exists on this earth. That's crazy. That's insane. Well, there's a fresh face. Are you visiting from another island as well? Of course you are. Well, my friends call me Diana. And you are? Salem, all the way from Forcine even. Isn't that fascinating? Well, we may only be here a short time, but I do hope we get to know each other better. You don't know this about me yet, but I am always down to dish, darling. I love her so much. I love her. Anyway, people decided that that series was going to be their inspiration, and I need to know, like, even people who don't know that much about like the health effects of radiation, right? Maybe they don't fully know, but they do know it's dangerous because everybody knows it's dangerous. Why would seeing all of the terrifying injuries in the Chernobyl miniseries make you want to go to Chernobyl? What on God's green earth? What? Huh? Like, you saw people dying and getting their skin flayed and burned off, and you were like, I think I should go to Chernobyl myself and take home radioactive objects, and suddenly I'll have cancer in 2 years. What? Like, I have spent an exorbitant amount of time looking into radiation injuries because I find radiation sickness and that kind of stuff very interesting, very horrific, but very interesting. And people still think that it's like cool to go sit near radioactive objects when your skin can burn off and turn into ash. Huh? That is literally the most insane thing. Like, do your research, first of all, but you will see it firsthand that people have suffered because radiation is one of the most terrifying things that humans have the ability to control, or at least somewhat control. Not that well, but they can control it, and there are ways to properly take care of radiation because nuclear energy is one of the best renewable sources of energy, right? And when it's done safely, it's fantastic. It's great. Hi, Becky. You did really great in the production of Pippin. You did fantastic. I know that your parents are really proud of you. You have a fantastic soprano voice. You sound great. And I feel like the high school theater program is really getting its legs up because of you. Yeah, if you didn't know, nuclear energy is like actually one of the safer ways of renewable energy production, which is really cool. But if people are stupid and dumb, it can be really bad. It can be really bad. It can be terrible. And people are stupid and awful, and they go to Chernobyl and they take radioactive objects on the tours. That has been a thing. People take radioactive objects from the tours and bring them home, and then they have a burn all the way through their clothes into their skin because they put it in their pocket. And it's the stupidest shit on this earth. I highly recommend doing your research on like nuclear stuff because it's really interesting. There are a lot of things that like could be considered triggering for people who can't deal with gore, so be careful of that. But I think the science side of it at the very least is super interesting to look into, especially as somebody who, you know, lives in a time. I don't know, maybe look into it. It's fun. My voice is cracking so badly because I haven't had enough water today at all, in the slightest. I sound like an old woman who works at the library and speaks 2 times a year. I wish I worked at a library. That would be so nice. I wish I worked at a publishing house. I just want to read people's stories. I think it would be fun. See why I haven't complained about anything going wrong? I'm just trying to be happy. Hi, Tibble. Yeah, okay. Look at him. He showed up to his vacation in the nastiest gray sweat you've ever seen in your life. Nastiest. It has never been washed. It is literally like stiff. When you hug him, it is stiff, and I don't know why you would hug him, but if you did, it would be quite nasty. It would be quite horrifyingly nasty. It would be disgusting. You would crunch when you pressed against him. And that's really something. I appreciate your contribution to society, Tybalt. I don't know, I think that the most dangerous and terrifying parts of society are the most interesting to research, but I mean the good things you also have to sprinkle in too, because if you watch that kind of content 24/7, it is not going to help you at all. You are not going to feel better. Like, I had a conspiracy theories phase, not believing in them, but like consuming content on them, and I watched like 7 hours a day of conspiracy theory content while I worked, while I cooked, all of that. I watched conspiracy theory content. And guess what that does to you? Nothing good. Nothing good. It made me extremely paranoid for like 3 weeks, which is why you don't get hyperfixated on things like that and you let yourself take breaks from it, because I can highly recommend not doing that. Even things that are like important, if you let them consume your life too much, you will go insane. Tips from me. Yay. Don't consume so much conspiracy theory content that you start to lose your mind. If you're wondering, I did watch the entire Wendigoon conspiracy theory iceberg, and that did not help. I loved it. It was a fantastic video, but don't do that. Hi. She's so perfect. She's so sweet. I want to punch her into the sun, but she's just not for me. Like, she's not for me. I could never stomach her. Also, I have memories of her with somebody who I deeply hate, who had her on their island, and that just fucks with me. So, you know, I'm obviously doing very well at handling things that have happened in my life. When will this torture end? When will I finally reset my island? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe soon. Maybe I'll reset it soon. I don't know. I've been getting the itch lately. I'm trying not to. I am genuinely trying not to do it. I would really like to not do it, but sometimes I need a change of pace. Sometimes I need to do something impulsive and terrible. Oh god, it's Elvis. It's Elvis. Hello, Jacob Elordi. Is that how you pronounce his name? It kind of terrified me when I found out he's British. What do you do if you're British? I've never been like a huge Euphoria fan or anything. I just get scared when people are British. I'm glad that they did make that Priscilla movie though. I think it's a good thing to take those perspectives that haven't really been put to light and put them on the big screen, especially for people who are so like weirdly idolized. Like Elvis, I mean, he did make a very big impact on music and I don't want to deny that, but he's also just kind of not the best person. And that was very common, and that is very common to this day. A lot of people who have fame are not good people, but I think it's important important to like show the other side of the story, even if you are pumping him up all the time, because you don't want to erase like Priscilla Presley and that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Not a soul knows what I mean. Not a damn soul. I'm just doing shit. I'm just saying shit. Nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about. It's fine. It's okay. I just simply like talking to myself. Wilbur, please let me live my life. Please let me have some fun. It's Big Top again. Wow, I'm not mad about doubles. I have never been mad about doubles in my life. I'm okay. I am calm. I'm feeling good. Just the fact that Sterling is out of my life forever is great. It's good. I never have to see him again. Even if I got hippo, I'm not gonna say that. No, I didn't get hippo. It's fine. I don't need to think about hippo either. I can just go through the waves of my life without either of those people in them and be happy. And I need to take that on. I need to take that in. I need to breathe. I need to think about that. It's okay. It's all right. I should have taken Diana, but I already have a snooty. I already have Tiffany, and those two would just be absolutely nasty towards one another, or they would kiss. I'm not 100% sure. Either way, maybe they would be nasty to each other and then kiss. We can't take that out of the equation yet. Sometimes you have to be a little mean to somebody before you kiss them. And by mean, I mean snotty and snarky, okay? I mean snotty and snarky, not mean. But sometimes you gotta be an asshole, and then you gotta go behind the shed, and they were both girls. You know what I mean? Good God, Biddy. Lord, this is another case where I feel like she does not look like an Animal Crossing character. It's the eyes, I think. Like Biddy's eyes. Like, look, Biddy's eyes. Ugh. It's like haunted antique doll that's not really that antique. They just tried to make her look antique, but she got haunted anyway. Sad story. Many such cases. My massive Sims kick that I was on ended so fast. I've never had one end that fast. It was literally like 2 days of playing it and I was all in, and then it was over. Like, usually I get at least 3 or 4 days into it. Usually I like maybe could have a week at the most, at the very, very tippy top of the most. But this one was like 2 days, I had my fun, and then I was done. Like, that is the shortest I've ever had an obsession with The Sims, and that does worry me in terms of where the general direction of the world is going. Like, I should have at least a 4-day Sims escapade, you know, a bender on The Sims 4. They do need to come out with The Sims 5 though, because I will lose my mind. I will have the best time of my life. Please come out with The Sims 5. It's been, what, was it 2014 when that shit came out? Almost 10 years. Hello? You can't make me wait that long. That's a long time. You can't make me wait that long. Hi, Rio. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't know, I would just very much personally love to have The Sims 5 and feel like a kid again. What about it? What about nostalgia marketing? I don't care. I need to make a video essay on nostalgia marketing because I really want to, because I feel like it's an interesting topic. I need to make a video essay on like anything, but I'm just tired. You know, sometimes I just simply do not have the brain power to make a video essay and I have to sit here and villager hunt. If I had the brain power to consistently make video essays, trust and believe I fucking would. Trust and believe I would do it. I would do video essays all the time, but I am stupid and they take a long time, which is annoying because sometimes I just want to like churn one out. Sometimes I just want to talk about whatever I want, but I sound like an idiot when I do because I don't have anything written down about it. So, hello? Is that Iggly? Is that Iggly? Oh my god. Oh my god. I've missed him. Wilderness training is just the best, isn't it? I'm Iggly. What's your name? Salem, huh? Great to meet you, Salem. You're not from Forcina, are you? You are? I didn't know it was real. I heard the best abs on the planet come from there, Waddler. Would it be wrong to just invite my old friend back to the island? Would it be so wrong? Would it be so terrible? You know, as much as I want to stay here and train, I can only build so much muscle by gathering stuff. What would be really cool is if I could live near someone that inspires me to go big on bulking up. I kinda, for old time's sake, I love him. I'm gonna do it. Who gives a fuck? I can do what I want. I can do what I want to. I can have Iggly on my island if I want to. Train with you and your glorious triceps? I can't turn that down. Foreseen, here I come. Just you wait. We're totally gonna push each other to new muscular limits, Waddler. We'll be sworn rivals of swoledom and best buds in buffness. It's gonna be mega epic, just like us. Well said. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. He's on so many steroids. It'll be a blast. You ever seen 30-pack abs? Neither have I, but we're gonna, Waddler. Alright, I just gotta bug Tom Nook to put the ball in play. Thanks for the first round draft pick. Sorry. Sorry. Worst 10k special ever. This isn't even a 10k special. This is just me doing what I normally do, but whatever, it's fine. Sorry. Welcome to the family, Iggly. Oopsie. I don't know. I'm just having fun at this point. I'm having my own little fun time. Leave me alone. I'm just a little guy. I'm just not gonna let Wilbur play me this time. That's all. I'm not gonna let him play me. I'm not gonna let him make me sit here for 3 hours this time. No, no, no. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have a good time, and I'm gonna be happy with the fact that Sterling is no longer on my island. Oh, it's snowing. Good lord, it's snowing. Okay. Whew. Static, you're still my enemy at this point. Can you get your act together? Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you again for 10,000. That is insane. I really appreciate it. And thank you to all my members. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.